Hi you guys, this is part 2 to my testimony. I really didn't want to reveal a lot of things to you guys because we do have a tendency to show only the good and on our videos you know um, and it's privacy issues because all of us don't reveal all of ourselves to each other, but the relationship that I have with God, it holds me to a higher responsibility. And I'm responsible for uplifting that person that no one knows that is going through something that's looking at my video. That person that think that God doesn't exist. That person who was hurt by other Christians. That person whose family and friends turned their back on. That person that lives a foul life and they think that they're not worthy of God's love. And I came here to tell you that if He could pull me through, that He could pull you through. He reached all the way in the back and took a girl that was pregnant by a man that she wasn't married to, a fornicator by title. He took a girl that nobody wanted to help, a girl that couldn't help herself. He took a girl that was not even placing him first, second or third. He went all the way in the back and reached his hand and touched her and told her to follow him. If He could do it for me, ladies and gentlemen, He can do it for you. God is so good, y'all. He's so good. I've been hurt. I've been left by the wayside. And He showed me His love, y'all. And when you've been loved by Him, it's a love that you can't explain. And I'm here to tell you that if no video I do touches you, I hope that God opens your heart, your mind, and your ears, that you hear everything I'm saying to you today, because if nothing I've done touches anybody in this world but only this, then I know that when I go before Him, He could tell me, job well done, good and faithful servant. And go come on the side of me and my Father, and here is where you shall rest forever. We serve a good God. Y'all don't understand how it feels for the doctors to tell you that you don't know if you'll make it and the baby make it. Y'all don't understand how it feels for you to get scheduled for a C-section and they start cutting you open and you can feel every pain because the medicine they gave is not working. You don't know how it feels to look over and your mother says she never seen you look so tired, and you turn to her while you're having a C-section and say, I feel like I'm floating away. You guys don't understand how it feels to not even know, because they had to put you to sleep after you was yelling saying that you could feel pain. You could feel them cutting your stomach open. And did not even know that you had to be resuscitated, and they had to put you to sleep, and the next thing you know, you wake up in ICU. You will never understand how it feels to have to see your baby 3 days later after you had him, because everybody else didn't see them, because you in ICU and they won't let you have the baby up there. You'll never understand how it feels to walk around in a homeless shelter and be the only one pregnant. You'll never understand how it feels to, after you had the baby, not know when your stay has been finished at the shelter. You don't know where you're going to go or turn to. But God had a plan for me, as He has a plan for all of us. I didn't know that 30 days later that He would renew my life, and that He would restore everything that I've lost before 10 times over. I did not know that He was going to give me a place to live. I did not know that He was going to give me a husband. I did not know that I would own my own business. And I'm here to tell you today, even if you think that all else has failed, and even if you think that you have nowhere to go and nobody to turn to, that our God is a good God, and He will make a way for you. Give Him your life. Turn your life over to Him. He is worthy, y'all. He is worthy of it all. He loved us before we knew to love ourselves. He cared for us before we knew to care for ourselves. He nurtured us before we knew to nurture ourselves. All He asks in return is for your love and devotion. That's all. We give it to man every day. At least we can give it to the one who shed blood for us. He's a good God, y'all. We're not even worthy of His grace and mercy. We're not worthy of it. But He gives it freely to us, Lord. And I thank You. I thank You, Lord. I thank You for Your grace and Your mercy, Lord. I thank You for Your grace and Your mercy. Because it's nothing we can do to earn our way into heaven. It's nothing we can do to earn it. Because we're not worthy of it. But He gives it to us freely. And I thank You. I thank You for taking me from the person I was to the person I am now, Lord. I thank You. I thank You for making sure that I can eat. And making sure my kids are fed. Making sure I'm clothed. Making sure we don't have to struggle, Lord. I thank You. I thank You, Lord. I thank You, Lord. Thank You, Jesus. I thank You, Lord. I thank You, Lord. Thank You, Jesus. Thank You, Lord. Thank You, Lord. Oh my God, my God. You are my Jehovah Jireh. You are my Jehovah Nissi. The Alpha and the Omega. The beginning and the end. And Lord, I praise You. I praise Your holy name, Lord. And when I think about the goodness and all You've done for me, when I think about the goodness and how You set me free, Lord, I can't help but rejoice. And I'm sorry, you guys. But I do this because I need you to know there's somebody out there. There's somebody out there that needs to know this. And I know a lot of people will judge me. But I'm doing this because I know there's a lot of people out there that need encouragement. And I want you to know that God loves you. I want you to know that God is waiting. He's waiting. He's waiting for your heart. He's waiting for your time. He's waiting. He's waited all this time. And if you can give it to your jobs, your children, your man, you can give it to him. I hope that this has touched somebody. I hope this will change somebody. I hope that this brings someone closer to God. I just wanted you guys to know where I've came from and where I'm at now. I thank you guys for viewing and thank you guys for listening. And I just wanted to be able to touch somebody else and to bring them up as well. So you guys, you be blessed. Thanks for listening.